Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to another Lost reaction. This is season 4 episode 10 and it is called, what's it called again? Something Nice Back Home. Nice fuzzy warm title. In the last episode, the last episode was confusing. Had a lot of things in it that don't make a lot of sense at the moment. I'm working unfortunately from pure memory because I've run out of notepad. Did about 3 episodes ago. Hence where a lot more mistakes are popping in. So right, last episode. First off, Alex died. Alex was killed. Okay, we didn't really get to know Alex well enough to mourn her fully, and I didn't want to believe that she was dead, but she is. So is Carl. So is Danielle. I'm not entirely sure about Danielle. She might have crawled off into the woods and survived. She's survived a lot on the island. Something tells me that she could possibly survive that. I mean, the island's been keeping her alive for the last 16 years. Why would it let her die now? Maybe she was only kept alive so she could be reunited with her child, but I don't know. Secondly, Ben's flashback. Flash forward. Ben's flash forward. He seemed, when we first saw him in the Sahara Desert, he seemed confused. Now this could be because of incidents that occurred just before the scene started. But yeah, he just seemed like he didn't know where he was or why he was there. And then he flipped and, you know, integrated into the timeline, so to speak. That's what it looked like. It might not have been that. But then at the hotel, he had to confirm the date. Now I can understand not knowing the exact date. If he was on the hunt, he was behind the scenes in the shadows, spying, investigating, he could have lost track of time. But then he had to confirm the year. That's not normal. Especially that far, wasn't it in October 2005? Which is another thing that made me think that what we was looking at was more akin to a Desmond flashback rather than the flash forwards that we have been viewing. Then we had his encounter with Saeed, which was fairly straightforward in the long run. We don't know exactly why Ben is after these people or what they've done or what they're doing. But Ben certainly didn't. I want to say Ben didn't coerce Saeed, but we both know that he did. He used a bit of reverse psychology and some manipulation into getting Saeed to do what Saeed wanted to do all along. And I think that's Ben's power. Like the way he manipulated John into blowing up the submarine. It was something that John wanted to do anyway. Kind of. I don't know. Ben's a slippery customer, and he uses a lot of psychological techniques to get what he wants. And sometimes he tries to get what he doesn't want as misleading. He puts himself into situations that would seem on the surface to be a very negative position. Yeah, Ben's a slippery customer. no doubt about it. But we got the backstory of how Saeed ended up working for Ben. How Saeed allowed himself to get into that situation, I don't know. I mean, we saw it, and I still can't work out why Saeed would allow himself to be in Ben's employee to that degree. Okay. Lastly, we have Ben. and his conversation with Charles Widmore at the end in London. How did he know Charles would be in London? He was doing his tracking, obviously. He got that information. He can get any information, can't he, Ben? So he tracks him down to London and then ensues with a very odd conversation. First odd thing was that Charles Widmore said, "I know who you are, boy. I know what you are." The first part of that sentence is threat enough. I know who you are, with the added "boy" as an insult at the end. Yeah, that alone has a lot of weight, I suppose, for Ben, because Ben doesn't really want the world knowing who he is, who he really is, and what he's really done. So that is threat in itself. Why add the "I know what you are"? What? I know what you are. Is he insinuating that Ben isn't 100% human? Or what? I don't know. But that doesn't make any sense. Then Ben threatened to kill Penny. Except we know it would more be like, get Saeed to kill Penny. Except Saeed wouldn't do that. Saeed has seen what Penny looks like. He knows the name Penny Widmore, and he knows what that name means to Desmond. So there's no way Saeed is doing that deed. I mean, I was a bit worried that Ben was going to use Saeed to execute Penny, but I can't see. As soon as he's given a name, or as soon as he sees the face, Saeed's going to recognise her, and he's not going to do it. Lastly, claim ownership of the island. Widmore said, "The island is mine. It always was, and it will be again." What does that mean? And then Ben said, "You'll never find it." But hasn't Charles Widmore already found it? In the present? Does that mean that the island hides itself again? It somehow resets and manages to hide itself from the world again? How does it do that? And why is it that Hurley can now see the cabin? Why is Hurley suddenly so special? Did I mention the smoke monster? I hope I mentioned the smoke monster. How was... Oh, right, the door. Let's talk about the door. Ben goes and summons the smoke monster, and there's a very ancient looking door to the secret room or whatever it was that was behind in that secret compartment. I didn't really get a good view of the door, and it flashed by so quickly. I could make out that there was glyphs on there and some sort of writing. I couldn't make out what it was, but I reckon it was like something like instructions on how to summon the smoke monster, or how to deal with the smoke monster. I don't know, but it went to town on those soldier people, didn't it? Wow, we've never seen it that angry before. But obviously the smoke monster and Jacob are two different entities, because Ben is still saying we have to go and see Jacob. So it's obvious that the Jacob and the smoke monster are two different things. At last we have an answer. Ish. We don't really get answers in this, do we? We get implications, and we have to do all the hard work ourselves.
Jack.
Oh yeah,
I need you to wake up.
He's had a turn, didn't
Jack.
he?
Can you hear me?
His back or his stomach, his panic attack, I don't know.
You okay?
Why?
Everybody just needs to calm down, okay?
Jack, these people are lying to us.
I know they're lying.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, their people are going to come back for them. And when they do, we'll be waiting for them.
Unless they run off again.
Said I was going to get us off the island, all of us. I promised that I would.
Oh God, no, he's not well, is he?
Jack!
Jack.
The hell's wrong with him? Okay, is this past or future? It's Kate? So this is the future, obviously, yeah. How long after the rescue is that? Seems to have got over Sawyer quite quickly. That's
What?
where Danielle died,
Right.
isn't it? Is it?
Hey! Who's Danielle and Carl?
Yeah.
You mean Rousseau? The French woman?
They buried him. When did they have time to bury?
Oh
Oh,
my
God, yeah.
Is this your French woman?
Yeah, she's definitely dead then. It's appendicitis, isn't it?
It's your appendix, Jack.
Yeah.
When did the pain start?
Yesterday.
Oh,
Is it
God.
ruptured?
Not yet.
Guess we're just gonna have to take it out.
Oh, my God. How are they going to do that? With no anaesthetic. Oh, yeah, they've got anaesthetic.
Don't blame us for this, for whatever is happening. We're scientists. We don't want anyone to get hurt. We just want to help.
Yeah, but you knew that the mission wasn't to save anyone, and you went along with the lie. So why should they trust you?
Him tries to run. Shoot him in the leg. Get back here.
Yeah, quite there. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Thank you.
If you're not planning on doing anything, then you've got nothing to fear.
Wash it down.
The day before we're all supposed to be rescued, the person that we count on the most suddenly
Yeah.
comes down with a life-threatening condition, and you're chalking it up to bad luck?
Well, what are you saying? That Jack did something to offend the gods?
Yeah,
People get sick, Rose.
possibly.
Not here.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
They get better.
Have a good evening.
Jack. Jack,
Why is his father walking around? He's seeing things.
will you take a look at this X-ray? It's in the L4.
Why aren't you taking your meds?
Because we're dead.
Oh, he's believing Dave again.
All the Oceanic Six were all dead. We never got off that island.
Early. That is not true.
I was happy too, Jack. For a while, anyway. And I saw Charlie.
Oh, this is the start of his...
He likes to sit with me on the bench out on the front lawn. It's pretty cool, actually.
He's been seeing more of Charlie.
Well, yesterday he told me you were going to be coming by. He wanted me to give you a message.
A message.
You're not supposed to raise him, Jack. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Charlie said someone's going to be visiting you too,
Oh, that should be proof for Jack.
soon.
진수 씨, 저 사람들은 우리를 도와줄 것 같지 않아요?
What makes you say that? She knows.
내가 한 마디까지
She knows what they're saying. Isn't she an anthropologist? She would have studied languages.
Whoa.
Who's that? Is that...
Whoa, hey.
Oh, Frank.
The hell are you? The Peters. Miles, you two know each other?
You gotta hide, man. Right now.
We gotta leave now. Mr. Kimi, we gotta get back to the chopper.
Oh,
Kimi,
Kiwi.
we gotta get back. Because I'll tell you right now, I am not flying Faraday's bearings at night. I'm not gonna do it. So if you want to get back, we gotta leave right now, sir.
Whew, close escape there. He's worried that he's going to be the father that his father was.
Will you marry me?
Wow, he was doing some soul searching, wasn't he? He's gone from I don't want anything to do with him to will you marry me? In like a few months, it would seem.
난 알고 있어.
Yeah.
Pardon?
나 한국말 할 줄 알지?
Yes.
아까 우리가 너 얘기할 때 너 웃는 거 내가 봤어. 앞으로 그 친구 손가락 속에는 아마 이해가 되지.
You understand that? Yeah.
나한테는 나누게 뭐죠?
Oh, we saw scary Jin again. She didn't want to stitch up his shoulder. She's going to hate
Found
this.
some chloroform at the medical station. I could knock you out.
Kate, get out of here! Damn it, Bernard, knock him out!
I'm sorry, Jack, but I agree.
Yeah. I agree.
Jack?
Knew it. Oh, chills. Someone behind him.
Jack?
There's no one there.
Where were you today?
I'm gonna ask you to trust me.
Now I'm suspicious.
Where were you?
No, Jack.
I want to know where you were. I want to know who you were
Doesn't
with.
matter, Jack.
Tell me.
Please.
Tell me!
I was doing something for him.
For who?
Who do you think?
For Sawyer.
What?
It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with us.
Then why won't you tell me?
Because it's private.
Because he wouldn't want me to.
But he's not here, is he? No. No, he made his choice. He chose to stay. I'm the one who came back.
Jack,
Jack's actually not a very nice person.
you can't do this.
He pretends to be,
If you
but
have
he's not.
problems, you need to figure them out. All right, because I can't have you like this around my son.
Your
not-
son. You're not even related to him.
Oh God, that's the thing you want to say to her.
Sweet pea.
In the middle of the night. Just got up and left.
You let her go alone?
Restraining
Wasn't
order.
alone.
Well, who was she with?
She called him Dad.
Where's Claire? Why did she just leave Aaron there? It's going to end. Oh dear. Okay, so Claire's done a disappearing act with her father, apparently. And Miles saw her father. It wasn't like a vision that was only for Claire. Anyway, she's left Aaron by a tree and just disappeared. Why would she do that? Something's happened to her. I don't know what though. And then we just watch Jack's relationship fall apart in front of his eyes as he gets more and more obsessive and possessive. I said he's scared of turning into the father that his father was, and he's kind of turned into the husband or the boyfriend that his father was. He's not nice actually when he's like that. And why is he getting sick? Why has he got appendicitis on an island that cures people? Usually people only get sick on the island when the island is angry with them for some reason. So is the island angry at Jack for wanting to leave? For going against John Locke? I don't know. There is so many unanswered questions in this now. I've no idea. That was... I'm not entirely sure about that episode, to be fair. I wasn't really interested in Kate and Jack's relationship, and apart from a few nuggets, it didn't really hold that much information. we found out how Kate and Jack are so, hostile towards each other in the future. We found out that actually definitely is Claire's Aaron that she's looking after. And we found out how Jack gets addicted to diazepam. But apart from that, most of it was really in the present storyline, and even that didn't have that much movement. So, but then again, we've got a 3-part finale coming up very soon in the next episode or two. So I suppose they've especially after the last episode, I suppose it's right that they slowed it down a little bit, ready for the grand finale. Yeah, it's all part of it, isn't it? It's all part of the journey. So I'm not going to complain too much. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the best episode. Okay then, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.